Hello students, I hope you all had a great time during a summer break. Finally got a break and you all could complete your pending work. The ones who have completed, I'm sure they had a great time. Most of you did your revision also. You got a good time with your family, your friends, your relatives and all. And also you might have played also a lot, right? And those who were not well, I hope you have taken good rest and taken good care of yourself, your family members and all. So now be all geared up, after break, so that we can continue in a very warm way our work and all. Okay, so one thing is this, that will be starting the video after the break. We are all fresh and we can really understand things better now because we have had a good rest, right? So one is this thing. The other thing is, students, that when you send me your assignments, many of you have sent me during your vacations also. When you send me your assignment, please, I request you to mention your name, class and assignment number in the subject column or somewhere where it is visible, so that I can easily come to know, okay, the student from so and so class has sent me assignment and this is his or her this number of assignment, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, whichever assignment. It becomes very easy for me. Otherwise I have to see, I have to go through all the homework just to see that, okay, if this person has done this much of homework, then it is probably from that assignment. It becomes very difficult. So it somehow increases my work, and and it becomes for me to check assignment of the other students also, because it takes so much of time. So next time onwards, you are going to clearly mention your name, your class and whichever assignment you are sending me. Now the third thing is, when you click picture of the assignment, right? When you click picture of the assignment, please make sure that you hold phone in such a way that the image is very clear. Most of you have sent me images, the images are really clear. But some of you have sent me assignment where image is not at all clear. Even if I zoom it, then also it is not clear. So it becomes very difficult for me. Then I have to ask you to send me again. Many of you don't send me only. After sending it one time, you don't send me, right? So this thing is there, that you need to check your image whether it is clear or not. I guess that's it. Yes, that's it. Okay. So let's continue with our poem, right? We were doing poem. So now let's continue with the poem. So students, the poem that we started in our last video was Show Off. I hope you all remember Show Off. So I have already done the explanation part also. We have discussed hard words also. Explanation was done. So today in this class, we'll jump onto the question answers. But because there was so much of gap in between, so I'm going to just give you a brief summary of the poem, so that when we do question answers, it becomes really easy for you also and for me also to explain, right? So let's do it. So the poem is Show Off. All right. So in a hole at the foot of a tree, a frog had made his home. A frog had made a home at the foot of a tree. Full of glee, he puffed his cheeks and sang a tuneful poem. Now he filled his cheeks with air and he started singing a playful, tuneful poem, means a beautiful song. Glee means happiness, okay? And tuneful poem means a sweet song. The king's elephant, all decked up, came swinging slowly by. Decked up means all dressed up nicely. So the king's elephant was all dressed up nicely and came swinging slowly by. Swinging slowly by means when a huge elephant, means elephants are huge animals, right? So they have a lot of weight. So when any animal who has got a lot of weight, walks in such a manner that it looks like as if they are swinging. Okay. Oopsie, said out Mr. Frog, and into his hole did fly. Now as soon as the frog saw elephant, he went to his hole with speed. Now looking at this, the elephant got angry. Short-tempered was the elephant, kingly were his ways. And since the elephant belonged to the king, so he felt as if he was also king. Short-tempered means the one who gets angry fast, and kingly means like king. Crack, he snapped a branch off in a sudden craze. Snapped means he broke. He broke a branch of a tree. In sudden craze means in a sudden madness, anger. The nesting sparrow twittered, all dumbfounded. Nesting sparrow means the sparrows had their nest in the same tree. Twittered means chirp, a sound which birds they make. Okay, that is known as twitter. Twittered, all dumbfounded. All dumbfounded means amazed. Means the nesting sparrow who was there, who had a nest, was amazed, was shocked looking at this. Phew, elephants are so strong, I am astounded. Okay. Phew means he was like literally shocked. Phew, like that. Okay. Elephants are so strong. I am astounded. I am surprised. I'm surprised. I am very surprised to see such strength of elephants. Out popped Mr. Frog, said, brother, listen well a while. Now Mr. Frog, he came outside as soon as frog came out of its hole and said, brother to sparrow, listen well a while. A while means now. Listen to me carefully now. He said, brother sparrow, listen to me carefully. We four-footed animals, that's our normal style. Now he is comparing himself with elephant, and he's saying like we all four-footed animal. You will not understand since you are only 2-foot animal. We are four-footed animal, and that's our normal style. Like in a normal style also we do things like that. So you better be careful. I might look small, but I am also four-footed. Okay, like that. All right. So that's why the name of this poem is Show Off. Written by Sukumar Ray. So now that you have seen that this poem is totally on show off that a frog does in front of sparrow. Alright. So now I have given you a brief summary of this poem. We are going to jump on to the question answers. Okay. Let's get started. Understanding the poem. A part. Write true, T for true and F for false for these sentences. The frog sang a sad song. No, the frog sang a playful poem, a very happy song. Okay, so this statement is false. Second, the elephant walked past the tree slowly. Yes, that's true. Alright. The frog jumped inside his hole when he saw the elephant. Did the frog jump inside his hole? Yes, true. The elephant was short-tempered. That's also true. It is mentioned very clearly in the line. This is also true. Fifth, the sparrow broke a branch from the tree. No ways. The sparrow did not break branch from the tree. The elephant did. So this statement is false. Sixth, the elephant threw the branch at the frog. This is also false. The elephant did nothing of that sort. It just broke the branch, right? Nothing much is mentioned about the branch. So this is also false. Now B part, answer these questions. First, where did the frog live? You remember? The foot of a tree. So how are we going to write this answer? Like this. So the first answer is, the frog lived in a hole at the foot of a tree. Okay? Whenever you write answers, just be careful that you start the sentence with capital letter and end whichever way I end it. Okay? And be careful of the commas and everything. Now the second question is, describe the elephant. Okay? How was the elephant? He was short-tempered. His ways were kingly. Now let's see how to write it. The elephant was short-tempered and behaved like a king. Okay? Third is, why did the sparrow twitter? Okay? The sparrow twittered because he was amazed at how the elephant broke the branch of a tree. Because sparrow is such a small bird, can never even imagine of breaking branch of a tree. Right? Okay. Fourth, what did the sparrow say? The sparrow was shocked and surprised at the same time, right? So let's see what sparrow says. The sparrow said that he was really surprised to see the strength of elephants. Okay? The sparrow said that he was really surprised to see the strength of elephants. Fifth is, who did the frog address as brother? If you remember, just to show off to sparrow, he referred to sparrow as brother. Now let's see how to write this answer. The frog addressed the sparrow as brother. See, read these lines from the poem and answer the questions that follow. The king's elephant, all decked up, came swinging slowly by. Oopsie, said off Mr. Frog, and into his hole did fly. Now first one, what do you understand by the expression slowly swinging by? I explained it to you also just now, right? Now let's see how to write it. The expression slowly swinging by refers to the walking of the elephant. They move slowly, which makes their huge body swing. Alright? Second is, why do you think the frog said oopsie? The frog said oopsie because he was startled at the sight of the huge elephant. Okay? He was surprised at the sight of the huge elephant. Third, what does into his hole did fly mean? Answer, into his hole did fly means he ran quickly into his hole. Okay? See fourth part. What happened immediately after this? Immediately after this, the elephant broke a branch of the tree because the elephant got furious. So you have to mention, immediately after this, the elephant broke a branch of the tree. D. Think and answer. The frog calls himself a four-footed animal like the elephant. Why do you think the frog wanted the sparrow to think that he was similar to the elephant? Answer. The frog calls himself a four-footed animal like the elephant because the sparrow is two-footed and he wanted to boast about the strength of the four-footed animals. He also wanted to show sparrow that he is as strong as the elephant. Basically, he wanted to show off. Okay? Now, appreciating the poem. Rhyming words. Rhyming words are words that have the same or similar ending sound. Read these pairs of rhyming words from the poem aloud. Home, poem. By, fly. Ways, craze. Dumbfounded, astounded. A wild style. Work in pairs. Choose the correct rhyming words from the box to complete the poem from A Railway Carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, let's do it. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. All of the sights of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and here is the green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with the man and load. And here is a mill, and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Okay? So did you see that we have put the right rhyming word in the blank with the help of this box? Now your favorite part of the book, fun time. Okay? Read to learn more about some unique features of frogs that help them survive on land as well as in water. So now there are various features, unique features given about frog. You need to go through all these features and make a similar information web with the unique features of a fish. Try finding unique features of fish, and you need to make the similar kind of web about fish also in the space given below. Okay? Do it. Now you have to do it on your own. You have to do some research work. So that's it, students. That's it for today. We have discussed all the question answers related to this chapter. Now you have to complete your assignment on time, submit it on time. Okay? And that's it for today. See you in the next video. See you in the next class. Till then, bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Bye.